This is more than a ball.
And we're back live. Gary and Jose. Gustavos taking a repast. We have ladies doubles, 18 and under. Serving local favorites, Guatemala versus Bolivia. Reyes serving, her partner pool play, round 3, which will feed into the elimination round, the Sembrada. Half lob, left side. Aguilar. And a whiff. First point for the receiving team, Guatemala. 2 serving 1, game 1. Quick hands, both parts. Oh, nice. Aguilar. Pinch winner with the forehand. Well, that a near side pinch. Right-handed player, forehand goes to the right corner. Tres iguales, empate. Ball did not reach the front wall. Little communication glitch on the part of the young ladies from Bolivia. Guatemala now takes a 1-point lead. 4-3 game 1. 30 parallel. Front wall, 1 bounce. Second bounce at the back glass. That's called a splat. From deep court to sidewall, front wall combination. More advanced shot than the pinch, which is what we say in English, tighter into the corner. That's a Z lob. And that's a skip. Point, Guatemala, 7-4 game 1. Same serve. Miss hit goes to the ceiling. Front wall, sidewall, kiss winner. Bolivia uses their 1 resource for this first game. It's called a timeout. There's 1 minute. We'll be back in the better part of 1 minute. Take it away, Jose.
More than a
And we're back live. Gary and Jose. Gustavo is taking a break. Girls 18 doubles. Guatemala serving 8. Bolivia 4. Game 1. Best of 5. Aguilar. BACUTT. Mendez. Wide angle. Ball live. And that's a skip. Multiple exchanges, ends with a skip by Mendez. Point for Guatemala, 9-4. You could hear the score called into the background by our arbitro principal, Meri Delgado. No call. The hand went up, requesting a hinder, dead ball hinder, no call, point. Punto de juego, game point number 1. Aguilar, ill-advised reverse overhead to the left corner. It's a gift for the receiving team, so it's now 10-5. First to 11, win by 2. Set up, forehand. Skip. So Bolivia coming in to serve has staved off 2 potential game points. They need to score 4 more enseguida to force a 12-point game. Should be avoidable from our perspective, but not in the perspective of Meri Delgado. She called a replay, first serve. Ball live. Ball did not reach the front wall. Point scored for Guatemala. We'll go to a commercial break. On the other side, we'll come back for second set. Guatemala leading 1-0. Go for it, Jose.
This is more than
Back live, Gary Mazeroff, Jose Cruz. We're in Guatemala City at the beautiful Complejo, the Domo Polideportivo. It's a multi-sport park. Walk outside, go about 50 steps, you're in the squash venue. You have ciclismo, bicycling, taekwondo, and some other sports, sporting disciplines. So Bolivia down 1-0, good start. 1-0, they're serving. Half lob, backhand, Mendez. Nice backhand, BACUTT. Backhand reverse to the right corner, 2-0. Juan Carlos Tapia Jr. of the famous Tapia family. His father unfortunately passed away about 6 years ago. Was my friend, and when I coached Bolivia back in the early 90s, he was part of the Bolivian team. So he, Junior, is continuing the legacy. Guatemala serving 1-2, game number 2. Unforced error by Aguilar. That's a handout and a point scored by the receiving team with the rally scoring protocol. That's impressive. Mendez gritando. Little energy expenditure there. Point scored coming into serve, so Bolivia now enjoys a 4-1 lead. The nuances of the game, like that loose serve and the wide angle pass winner by Guatemala. Tapia Jr. informed Mendez to go with a half lob with the backhand down the left side wall. And thus far it's paid dividends in game number 2. Thank you Gearbox, thank you ProKennex, thank you Splathead, Pan Am Sports Channel .org, IRF Networks, YouTube and Facebook. You can go there through international racquetball.com. Reyes, Mendez, Aguilar. Oh, statement backhand by Aguilar with the fist pump. Side out point for the receiving team, now becoming the serving team. 3-5. Reyes continues that high Z lob to the right. Very effective. She wants her opponent to be aggressive, which they haven't been. They've been conservative, going back to the ceiling. But when you hit wallpaper balls like that, that leads to success. Should be avoidable. Point scored for the receiving team. And a handout, one down. Handout comes from handball, one hand gone. Handball, forerunner of racquetball, as is paddleball. Paddleball started in 1930 in Michigan, racquetball in Connecticut, 1949. Handball probably in Ireland back in the 1800s. That's called a wide angle pass winner, BACUTT. Cochabamba has been a racquetball hotbed in Bolivia for years. Nice. Saludos to mis amigos Aldo Gamara y Edwin Duran in Cochabamba. 14 countries this week, 3 continents. 18 different officials from 9 countries. That's impressive. Aguilar, the local favorite from La Capital, Guatemala. Land of the Mayans. It's a great shot by Reyes, clearing her opponent, using 3 walls. Unfortunately, BACUTT was in a bad position. Put her hand up, got hit with her opponent, with her partner's ball. Basically, she was protecting her face. Point Bolivia. Excuse me, point Guatemala, 6-8. And great hands, Mendez. One of the Mendez from the iconic family in Bolivia. After the score's called, both teams need to be ready to do what they're supposed to do within 10 seconds. Put the serve in play and or be ready to receive. It's a great serve by Aguilar. BACUTT. That's called a predicament. She put herself in a bad position. And kudos to Reyes. She legally blocked her opponent, but if BACUTT wants that position, she should go over and say, excuse me, leave. She didn't do so. Short. Second serve, 7-9, Guatemala serving. They enjoy a 1-0 set lead. Aguilar, half lob. Dead ball hinder. Replay, first serve. Dead ball hinder is a no harm, no foul call. If it's second serve, it reverts back to first. Skip ball by Guatemala, so we have game point number 1 for Bolivia here in the second set. Use the word game and set interchangeably. Intermediate height lob. BACUTT puts it away. Fist pump. So vamos a regresar. Más o menos 2 minutos. José, comercial. Para continuar, estamos en vivo. Gary, José, Gustavo, Pablo Fajre, a veces. This is game number 3 here in Guatemala City. 1-1 in sets. Guatemala serving to Bolivia. 11 points, rally scoring win by 2. Thank you for tuning in. Pan Am Sports Channel. Statement backhand by Mendez from Bolivia. So Bolivia with a slow start. They lost game 1 tied it up in the second. Now lead 1-0 in the third game. Aguilar, Guatemala. Good cover. Doubles communication. There's no equation as to how many hits each player has to strike. Communication is the key in doubles. Eliminate the unforced errors. Reyes came up too far, invaded the space of her opponent. Consequently, she was shielded from that shot. Had she stayed deeper, she would have gotten it probably. Makes up with it, for it I should say. Forehand down the line pass, winner. BACUTT. Bolivia serving 3, Guatemala 1. That's impressive. Drive serve. Kill return by Reyes. The tide changes quickly here. 2-3, game 3. Delgado in the background, 2-3. Loose serve gave BACUTT a chance to win the rally, and she did. With a Joe Shattuck near side, same side, wide angle, if you will. Hello, Joe. Aguilar got the setup she wanted. No forzado. Punto Bolivia. Servidores ahora 5-2, game 3. High lob, left side. Ceiling. Left up, third shot. Winner, Aguilar. Handout, point receiving team. Good coverage. Oh my, unforced error. Much to the chagrin of Aguilar, left side player, Guatemala. Punto Bolivia 6-3, tercer set. Controlled lob. Ceiling. Pass. Pure shot, straight in, straight back. We have a timeout on the floor by Guatemala. We'll take a commercial break and be back in 45 seconds. We're live again. Gary and Gustavo's taking a break. Gary and Jose. You saw Medi Delgado, the head official, summon players back to the court after the Guatemala timeout. And empty timeout by Guatemala. Skip ball gives Bolivia their 8th point, 8-3. Mind you, folks, this is pool play still, round 3. Both of these teams will advance to the Sembrado, the elimination round, I believe, tomorrow. And Reyes ends that rally. So Guatemala earns a serve and a point for 8. Game number 3. The marca of one of our sponsors, ProKenix, pure racquetball. It's a pure tiro, straight in, straight back pass. Ball live, wide angle, Aguilar. Handcuffed Mendez, who's smiling over here, deep left side. We're situated deep left outside the court, where the back vidrio meets the side vidrio as well. 5-9 game 3, 35th IRF Junior World Championships of Racquetball. Skip ball, great clear by Bolivia. BACUTT controlled forehand pass shot deep court, enticed Aguilar to shoot it. She did, and Aguilar skipped it. So now it's game point number 1 here in the 3rd set for Bolivia. And there it is. Bolivia 2-1 here in Guatemala City. We'll take a commercial break and we'll start the 4th set on the other side. Back live, Court Central at the Domo Polideportivo here in Guatemala City. Gary Mazarov, Jose Cruz, Gustavo Farel. Good start for Team Guatemala. They need to win this game 4 in order to force a tiebreak. 5th set. Each game set, if you will, 11 points. Rally scoring, win by 2. Guatemala City, La Capital, about 1 million people. Antigua was the capital years ago, was destroyed by fire. Actually by earthquake back in the late 1700s. Guatemala was not a country yet, it was a territory, and earned its independence from Spain in 1821. 1821. Aguilar, reverse pinch winner. Those of you new to the game, a pinch is a sidewall, front wall combination designed to take its second bounce up in front of that service line, the first red line off the front wall, 15 feet from the front wall. That's called a short serve. It did not clear the second red line, which is 20 feet from the front wall, also known as short line, línea corta. Guatemala 2, Bolivia 1, game 4. Forehand, skip. So with two right-handed players, typically, not always, ball comes in the middle, the left side player who's right-handed will take the forehand, which Aguilar did. In many circles, we would call that a plum. I'm not going to go any further than that other than she missed it. Point for the opponents. That's called a sidewall, front wall, rally ending shot, kill shot. Dos, tres. Cuarto set. Ball down. So the receiver, Reyes, tried to hit a splat winner. Ball was left up. Mendez on the left side was all over that and attacked it, put it away, point. That serve's designed for the opponent to be aggressive, and hopefully they're going to make a mistake. Ball live. Ball live again, Mendez. So Mendez puts her hand up asking for a dead ball hinder. It was awarded. We'll go back to first serve now. No change, no harm, no foul. Bolivia serving 4-3. So once again, that serve is designed to have Reyes, in this case, attack the return of serve, which he did. Left it up for the left side player Mendez, and Mendez put it away. The nuances of the game of racquetball. 5-3. That's called a, even though it's concrete, the metaphor is that's a wallpaper ball. When we return after commercial break, Bolivia will be serving 6-3, trying to close this fourth set out.
This is more than a ball.
Bolivia serving 6-3, the fourth set. They lead 2-1. Next match will be a repeat performance. Bolivia, Guatemala. Girls 12 and under. Gustavo will be managing that broadcast along with Jose. I'll take a descanso. So that was an empty timeout by Guatemala. Point Bolivia with the skip. Wide angle. Aguilar. Aguilar 3 in a row. Aguilar 4 in a row. Much to her chagrin, her opponent on the left side snaps a backhand sidewall, front wall winner. 8-3, game 4. Tapia, the coach, made an adjustment after the first game, and it's paid off. Mendez, put away, corner kill, fist pump. Animo on the court, at least from Bolivia. 9-3, 2 points from the match, and earning a higher seed in the Sembrada Mañana than Guatemala. That's 10-3 now. Match point number 1. Next match again will be at 12:45. We're running late. It's 12:45 scheduled match. Hinojosa, Bolivia. Paez, Guatemala. Meanwhile, mientras, Bolivia 3 sets, Guatemala 1. And you're watching on the Pan Am Sports Channel and the IRF Networks, Racquetball on the world stage, World Championships 35th edition here in Guatemala City. Take it away, Jose. We'll be back within 15 minutes to start another match.